Hello and welcome to Daily News Podcast on Mangalore today. Bringing you the latest developments, intriguing local stories, and the news that impacts you the most. Stay with us as we uncover what Mangalore is talking about today.
In a significant move, the next census is set to include questions on caste, as confirmed by Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw. This decision, long demanded by opposition parties, comes just ahead of a crucial Bihar Assembly election. Bihar had earlier conducted a caste survey in 2023 under Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's leadership, revealing that 36% were extremely backward classes, 27.1% were backward classes, 19.7% were scheduled castes, and 1.7% were scheduled tribes. This revelation led to calls for a national caste survey, becoming a key issue in past Lok Sabha elections. It also prompted the Bihar government to implement special quotas of up to 65%. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.
In a recent development, Kundapura police successfully arrested the absconding individual, Muzin Saheb, who had been evading court proceedings in connection with a case. The arrest took place at Goa Airport, where the 29-year-old resident of Mangaluru was apprehended. Despite being granted bail in 2017, Muzin failed to attend court hearings, leading to 13 arrest warrants against him. Following a lookout circular, the police located him at Dabolim Airport, leading to his arrest. A case has been filed at Kundapura Rural Police Station regarding this incident.
In a significant development, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has emphasized that anyone expressing support for Pakistan is in the wrong, and such actions amount to treason. The CM addressed inquiries concerning the recent mob lynching incident in Mangaluru, involving a man accused of shouting Pakistan Zindabad slogan. Home Minister G. Parameshwara confirmed that nearly 20 individuals have been arrested in connection with the incident. The deceased has been identified as Ashraf from Polpally village in Kerala's Wayanad district. The tragic event occurred during a local cricket match near the Bhatrakalurdi temple in Kudupu village on the outskirts of Mangaluru. Investigations are ongoing to ascertain all the details surrounding this case, with the police committing to a thorough inquiry. The authorities affirm that the matter is being taken seriously and any lapses by the police will be dealt with appropriately. In Mangaluru, an alarming development in the case of assault and murder near Kudupu, as police make 5 more arrests, bringing the total to 20. The recent arrests include Sachin from Vamanjur, Anil from Kulshakar, Adarsh, Sushant from Kudupu, and Yatharaj from Kaikamba. The deceased has been identified as Ashraf from Polpally in Sultan Battery Taluk of Wayanad, Kerala. His family is en route to Mangaluru to confirm the identity. The tragic incident stemmed from an altercation between the victim and some youths playing cricket near Kudupu. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.
In a recent incident on the Mysuru-Maani Highway near Koinadu, a lorry carrying mud blocks from Kudla to Nama Bengaluru caught fire. The alert driver noticed the flames and safely exited the vehicle, avoiding any injuries. The prompt response from locals' police and fire services helped extinguish the fire swiftly. The situation was brought under control without any casualties.
In a landmark ruling today, the Supreme Court emphasized that digital access is a fundamental right protected by the Constitution and must be ensured for all, especially those from rural areas and marginalized communities. The bench of Justice J.B. Pardiwala and Justice R. Mahadevan passed this judgment after hearing 2 public interest litigations, including one by an acid attack survivor who faced challenges during a bank's Know Your Customer process. The court stressed that bridging the digital divide is not just a policy matter, but a constitutional imperative to uphold dignity and the right to life. It issued 20 directions to the state to make the KYC process inclusive, particularly for individuals with disabilities like the petitioner, Pragya Prasun. The court highlighted the importance of updating guidelines to accommodate those facing barriers in the digital world. This ruling underscores the necessity for an inclusive digital ecosystem to ensure access to essential services for all citizens.
In a significant development, Police Commissioner Anupam Agrawal declared that the Netravati bridge in Mangaluru, closed for construction and repairs, will reopen for vehicular traffic on May 2nd. National Highways Authority of India officials confirmed the successful installation of a new bearing on one of the bridge's pillars, along with completion of all necessary repair work. The bridge is now in the final stage of the concrete curing process, expected to conclude in the following 2 days. Once finished, the bridge will be fully operational from May 2nd, providing much-needed relief to commuters.
In a reckless display of negligence, 3 car drivers have been booked by the police for dangerous driving near Parabe village in Kudupu. The drivers were seen with their co-passengers leaning out of the moving vehicles, shouting and creating a hazardous situation on the road. The police have identified 2 cars with registration numbers KA19ME4400 and KA34N5909 from the video footage. A case has been registered under Sections 281 of the BNS 2023 and Section 184 of the Motor Vehicles Act at the Kudupu police station. Officials are urging all drivers to prioritize road safety and avoid such dangerous behaviors to prevent accidents and ensure the safety of all road users.
In a recent development, the Department of Food and Civil Supplies in Mangaluru seized a large quantity of rice from a private warehouse in the city. The seized stock included about 500 quintals of unbranded rice, along with various branded varieties. Acting on a tip-off, officials raided the warehouse and discovered the rice stocked without valid permission. A case has been filed against Anugrah Enterprises under the Essential Commodities Act. Samples have been sent for analysis, as there is a concern that the unbranded rice might have been intended for public distribution. An investigation is underway to prevent any potential misuse of essential food supplies in the region. A comprehensive survey to map scheduled castes, SCs, and assess their socioeconomic and educational status is set to kick off in Dakshina, Canada on May 5th. This initiative is part of a statewide effort spearheaded by the H.N. Nagamohan Das Commission to determine internal reservation. The survey aims to identify SC households and their subcastes to provide crucial data for recommending internal reservation. With previous census figures estimating the SC population in Karnataka at 1.09 crore, accounting for 18.2% of the total population, the upcoming survey is pivotal in shaping internal reservation policies. Led by Deputy Commissioner MP Malai Muhilan, the survey will see the deployment of over 2,000 teachers as enumerators and 170 supervisors. Enumerators will personally visit households and use a mobile app to gather information on 42 parameters. The cooperation of the SC community is crucial for the success of this survey, ensuring accurate data collection for informed decision-making.
In a significant development, the National Security Advisory Board has been revamped by the government in the wake of the recent Pahalgam terror attack. Former RNAW Chief Alok Joshi will now head the NSAB, which acts as an advisory body to the National Security Council Secretariat. Joining him are new members, including former Western Air Commander Air Marshal P.M. Sinha, ex-Southern Army Commander Lt. Gen. A.K. Singh, and Rear Admiral Redid Montikana. Additionally, former diplomat B. Venkatesh Varma and retired IPS Rajiv Ranjan Verma have also been appointed to the NSAB. This move is seen as a strategic step amid speculations regarding India's possible retaliation against the cross-border linkages in connection with the recent terror attack in Pahalgam. Stay tuned for more updates on this key development. In a significant development today, key government committees in India met to address the escalating situation following a deadly terror attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. The Cabinet Committee on Security, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, deliberated on various measures including suspending the Indus Waters Treaty with Pakistan. Subsequently, the Cabinet Committee on Political Affairs convened to discuss the opposition's call for a dedicated parliamentary session on the issue. Prime Minister Modi also briefed top union ministers on the discussions held during the day. Amidst growing tensions, opposition leaders like Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi have urged for united action against terrorism. Locals in Pahalgam protested against the attack aimed at disrupting the region's economic progress. Despite concerns, tourists remain undeterred, with many like Keval Patel from Ahmedabad expressing confidence in their safety during their visit. PM Modi reiterated India's commitment to combat terrorism, expressing trust in the armed forces' capabilities. In Mangalore today, the evacuation of Pakistani nationals from India through the Attari-Wagah border has caught the attention of many. Within a span of 6 days, 786 individuals have departed from India, while 176 Indians have returned from Pakistan through the same border point. This move comes after the recent terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam, leading to a government advisory urging Pakistani nationals to leave the country by April 27th. Indian citizens are also being cautioned against traveling to Pakistan, with recommendations for those currently in the country to return promptly. Authorities are closely monitoring the situation, with a verification drive in progress to identify and take action against any remaining Pakistani nationals in India. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing situation. Pahalgam terror attack. The investigation into the tragic terrorist attack in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam, which claimed the lives of 26 tourists, intensifies as 15 overground workers, OGWs, are under the radar of the NIA. Suspected mastermind Farooq Ahmed alias Farooq Tidwa, a Lashkar-e-Taiba commander believed to be in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, is a prime target. Tensions escalate between India and Pakistan with repeated ceasefire violations. Pakistani troops firing across the international border led to a swift response from the Indian Army. In response to the attack, Prime Minister Narendra Modi empowers armed forces to retaliate effectively. Security forces, intelligence agencies, and investigation teams are carrying out extensive operations in Kashmir, detaining individuals linked to the attackers. The NIA takes charge of the investigation, demolishing terrorists' residences and shutting tourist sites for security assessment. As the manhunt for the attackers intensifies, sketches of suspects are circulated. The nation awaits a decisive response as leaders convene for high-level security meetings to address the Pahalgam terror attack.
In a tragic incident, 15 people, including a woman and 2 children, lost their lives in a fire at a hotel in the Netravati area of central Kolkata. 13 others sustained injuries in the blaze that broke out on Tuesday evening. According to the Kolkata police, among the deceased are 11 men, 8 of whom have been identified so far. The condition of the injured is critical, as per officials. The cause of the fire is yet to be determined. 10 fire tenders were deployed to extinguish the flames, which took nearly 10 hours to control. In response to the tragedy, a special investigation team has been formed to investigate the incident. The West Bengal BJP president criticized Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee for allegedly prioritizing a religious event over addressing the fire tragedy. The BJP has pledged to support the affected families and assist in relief operations. This unfortunate incident has left the city in mourning and raised questions about emergency response and governance protocols. Tensions continue to rise between India and Pakistan following the Pahalgam terror attack, as Pakistan claims to have credible information about India planning a military action in the next 24 to 36 hours. Information Minister Atullah Tarar issued a warning of catastrophic consequences if India initiates an attack. Pakistan vows to defend its territory at all costs and respond with full force. Tarar criticized India for not providing evidence of Pakistan's involvement in the attack and rejected India's judge, jury, and executioner approach. Ceasefire violations along the line of control have been reported, escalating tensions further. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has given the armed forces a free hand to decide on India's military response. India has downgraded diplomatic ties with Pakistan, suspended the Indus Water Treaty, and closed the Wagah-Attari border. Pakistan's defense minister has also warned of a possible war with India. The situation remains tense as both countries prepare for any potential escalation.
Mangalore today brings you the latest on the Congress Party's internal controversy over a social media post criticizing Prime Minister Narendra Modi's handling of the Pahalgam terror strike. In response to the uproar caused by the post, the party has now issued a stern warning to its leaders and media departments to strictly adhere to the party line or face consequences. The Congress Party's General Secretary reminded all members to uphold unity and responsibility, emphasizing the need for disciplined communication during this critical time. The issue escalated as the BJP accused Congress of siding with Pakistan, leading to a heated exchange between the two political parties. The circular stressed the importance of maintaining decorum and following the Congress Working Committee's resolution on the matter. As tensions simmer, the spotlight remains on accountability and national duty as the parties navigate through this challenging political terrain. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.
In Mangalore today, reports from New Delhi reveal that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has authorized the armed forces to take necessary action following the recent terror attack in Pahalgam. The Prime Minister expressed full confidence in the military's ability to combat terrorism, emphasizing India's determination to eradicate this threat. Diplomatic measures against Pakistan have been initiated, including the cancellation of visas and the suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty. Tensions between India and Pakistan have escalated, with both countries taking firm stances. Meanwhile, security agencies have linked the banned group Lashkar-e-Taiba to the attack, with a proxy claiming responsibility. The situation remains tense, with talks of a possible war, as India pledges to hold those behind the attack accountable and prevent terrorism from prevailing. Stay tuned to Mangalore today for further updates on this developing story.
As we close today's session, our thanks go out to you, our viewers. For further reading and the latest news, be sure to visit mangaloretoday.com. And, for your daily dose of news, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for choosing Mangalore today. Goodbye.